and now I'm tired. And I just realized I need to put on I need to get my videos started for my second video that I want to upload today. So, just a sec. I'm gonna get this ready. Be right back. Okay. So I got it started to try to load and stuff. Little time thing. It's loading down there. Okay, so speaking of that, I don't know how much I got or if I got any of it, but I don't think I did. Hold on. Yeah. I don't think I got any of it. But I was trying to vlog on Saturday, because this is the most recent video out, because I just uploaded Friday's video, and I'm currently about to work on Saturday's video. I didn't get any footage yesterday because I was afraid I'd have the same problem that I had on Saturday and didn't want to be frustrated when it was Easter, and I was trying to have fun and enjoy what I was doing and stuff. So, Saturday I tried to vlog. They were doing confetti eggs at Clint's when we were there and stuff, which was really fun. They hollowed out eggs somehow and put like confetti in it, like paper confetti, and then like taped over the hole that they used or whatever. And there was a ton of them, and they were just like cracking them over people's heads and stuff. And the confetti was everywhere, and everyone's hair, and all over the floor, and or all the ground outside, and everyone's clothes. And it was fun. Like, I would crack it and then put it on people's head, but my cousin, nope. I was a friend, cousin. Yeah. My niece, Cameron, was taking the eggs and literally like hitting them on people's heads, which kind of hurt. But anyway, it was fun. It was like, I guess it's a Mexican tradition or something to do confetti eggs, but it was really fun. I had some fun footage of it and stuff. One of the clips was really long, but my camera kept messing up. I tried like 2 or 3 times and it kept messing up, so I just gave up. And because of that, I didn't vlog anytime after that or yesterday, so I don't have any of that footage. I don't have any Easter footage, but that happened. I'm going to end this clip of me telling you about that. So in a second, I'm going to tell you, finally, because nothing really happened today for me to talk about, yeah, besides work stuff, I guess. But I'm going to tell you about what happened with my boss now that it's in the news and it's like public knowledge of what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened, so I will tell you in just okay. So, officially, are y'all ready to hear what happened? I mean, by the time I mean, some of you, if you live around here, if you live in Ohio, maybe watch the news. If you watch the news, like 10 TV, or if you know me, then you've already heard you probably already heard what's happened to the manager at, this is all in quotation marks, the manager in Marysville. I probably shouldn't be saying where it is, but like where I work and stuff, but whatevs. The manager there, my boss, my ex-boss, I guess, was claiming to be the owner of the hotel that I worked for. He also claimed to own like 12 or 13 other hotels and like a couple Subways and other places. He was also been living in the hotel, which, I mean, that was a fact and public knowledge and stuff, or well, like, of the workers, all the workers knew that he lived there and stuff. A lot of that was untrue. He wasn't the owner of the hotel or any other business, as far as we know. Come to find out, he was just the manager of the hotel. He wasn't supposed to be living in the hotel. There was also a lot of things with money. He had hired and fired a lot of people, which I've talked about, how he's like we're always like going up and down with okay, sorry, my nose really itches. Like, I'll hire a bunch of people and then a bunch of people get fired, and then it'll just kind of continue type thing. We get a bunch of people, we slowly lose all those people, and then we get a bunch more people. And I guess part of the reason, at least, that he was doing that was because when he fired people, he would still write checks for those people, and then he would cash them for himself. and of course that's not a good thing. That's stealing money. So that's a lot of what well, I don't know if I even said what happened. He went to jail. So that happened. So he's in jail. April Fool's Day, the cops and everyone were at the hotel. They came in, and we were all like all the housekeepers and stuff. I was gonna say hotels. All the housekeepers were taken to, or told to meet in the, we weren't taken, they didn't like escort us, but we were all told to meet in the breakfast room. And so we were in there all morning, like up until lunch, which we were supposed to have a meeting at lunch. I might have talked about that the night before or something. We were supposed to have a meeting at lunch. Obviously that didn't happen, but leading up until then, until like lunch, till noon, we witnessed them escorting him out of the hotel, arresting him. Like, they didn't have him in handcuffs yet, but they walked him out of the hotel. One of the investigators took us one by one into the meeting room and asked us questions and stuff, like pretty much seeing if we knew anything, and then got our information in case they wanted to question us later type thing. They got our like addresses and phone numbers and all that jazz. Yeah, so that all happened, and our general manager, they called her in. They called the actual owner, who we kind of knew about, and he had been there a couple times since I've worked there. They called him to come, and he's kind of been in there, and they're having a manager from out of state come. I think he was supposed to get there at like 1 o'clock this morning, but he didn't get there, or he wasn't going to be there, like his flight got canceled or something, so he wasn't going to be there till later tonight. We're having a meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. so he can discuss stuff with us and introduce himself, I suppose, and all that jazz. So yeah, I think there's something else I was going to say about that. Oh, and then the first at noon, this lady Pam that's helped out a lot with my boss and helps out a lot at the hotel in general. She was helping with my old boss, the one that got arrested. Like, not helping with his stealing, but she was good friends and stuff with him. She came in, and she had spent like all morning making stuff for walking tacos. So come lunchtime, we all had walking tacos. That was really good. And we only had 6 rooms apiece each that day, which is kind of a lot to have to do after lunch, but at least it wasn't a lot in total, so it gave us more time to be there. Otherwise we probably would have left around like 1 or 2, but instead we were there till like a little after 5. And we talked to the actual owner when we were all done and stuff, and he told us everything is going to be normal. We're all going to have our jobs. It's just going to be some changes in management because of that situation. So yeah, that's what happened with my boss. I was really weary, at least in the beginning, or especially in the beginning, about talking about it, but I think it's okay for me to talk about now that it's like public knowledge. It's like, it's in the news, it's been in a couple of newspapers, it's been on the news on TV, I think it's been, Brett said something about it being on the radio or something, so I think it's okay for me to talk about it now. I didn't want to talk about it and risk my job before, but it's pretty much people know about it. It's already like online and everything now, so I really don't think it's a big deal. And one of the girls at my hotel, not one of the other housekeepers, but another girl at the hotel, like the day after, before it was really even public knowledge, put a big thing on Facebook about it, so that happened. But anyway, that's what happened at the hotel, the big thing with my boss. I'm saying this mainly so I can see it. There were some other charges too, but I don't know if everything's public knowledge, so I won't say much about that. But there are other charges. He's getting at least 4 to 5 years. He stole at least $9,000 something. And they've been investigating him since December, which that was a thing that I read online. So yeah, that's what happened. And part of the reason, like I said, part of the reason I'm saying this on my video is because for some reason I may forget that this happened, or I might think that it was a dream or something, or I might think that I like thought it all up in my head or something, and I can watch this and be like, that actually did happen. Wow, I completely forgot about all that. So that's the thing. And hopefully when I watch it later, me saying that there were other charges will make me remember what the other charges were. Or I can ask Brett, because I told him what they are. And I think he even told his boss. Actually, I love him so much. I love him. He was telling me today that if anyone ever, and my boss didn't do this, but it just made Brett think about it type thing, about like me being involved with stuff, which, I mean, I wasn't involved with anything, any of the money stuff or anything else that happened, but hold on, I'm gonna clip this just in case it messes up. I wasn't involved with anything else that happened, or anything that happened with what my boss did or anything. I wasn't part of any of that, and there wasn't anything that he tried to involve me with any of it or anything. But Brett was telling me that if anybody, and this is going to sound like it's more related than it is, but it's not. It's just something that led him to think about this. But he said if anybody ever tried to like pimp me out or something, I'm not even sure I should say this. I don't know if I would want me to say that. But if anyone ever tried to like, any guy would ever try to like pimp me out or anything, which wouldn't succeed obviously, but if they tried, Brett would totally crush them, and yeah, he would crush their man parts, and then do things to them that would cause them to no longer be living. Which, I love him. I mean, pretty much he said if anybody ever tried to like hurt me or do anything, and like just like thinking about the fact that like if anybody tried to hurt me or do anything to me type thing, that Brett would protect me and be there for me and want to destroy whoever that was trying to do that to me, and that makes me so happy. I love him so much. I would never do anything to try to get somebody to do that kind of thing, but I was thinking about it, and this sounds terrible too, because I don't want to, like, I'm not the kind of person to cause drama, and I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't cause this to happen on purpose or anything, but I almost want the scenario to come up where somebody would try to do something just so I can see Brett, like, do something. I think that it's so, like, it's such a romanticized thing for me, for, like, a guy to, like, stand up for me and do, like, just kind of stand up for me or, like, fight for me or whatever. I think that's so romantic. But like I said, I would never test that, like, never, like, what's the word? I would never, like, lead a guy on purpose or something to make him do something that would cause Brett to then retaliate. I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't cause drama on purpose. I like seeing and hearing about drama, aka what happened on the first. I liked hearing about that. I probably shouldn't say that. But I would never purposely cause drama. Anyway, I've told you the story, and now my stuff is done downloading. So I'm going to edit, and I will talk to you before I go to bed. Also, I have laundry over there hanging because it's drying. That's stuff that I couldn't dry in the dryer. I had to line dry. That's my clothesline. Okay, I'll talk to you guys before I go to bed. Okay, well, I'm gonna be heading to bed. It's only like 10:30, but I'm tired and kind of bored. I did get 2 things done today though after I got off work. I got my Verizon bill today. Well, I got it in the mail. I just checked my mail today and had a bunch of stuff, so I'm not sure when I got it. But I got my Verizon bill in the mail, so I paid that online today. Oh, I got the online thing set up, and I paid it online. And then I got my water bill set up online, so that's good. But I haven't gotten the bill for that yet for this month, so I haven't paid it yet. But I got both of those set up online. I got my Verizon bill paid, so it's kind of 3 things. But I'm going to bed after I get that stuff put away and get around and stuff. So have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, Pull-Up-a-Day day, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Good night.